Breakfast pie on day 2 is basically a giant Pop-Tart. First view of the day, mostly nothing but trees and the next ridge over. Good morning, welcome to day 66, Friday. Well, I had a good night last night. After the Trail Magic, we didn't have far to go to the shelter, so that was great. Last night was one of the coolest nights we've had. I think it's the coolest night in a month. So it's pretty chilly this morning, comparatively. We've been hiking for a little over an hour now, and the sun is out, so it all is good again. But it was definitely a cool night, cool morning. I already had the first view for the day. I'm not sure there's going to be much else for views. Sometimes the app might show some icon that isn't identified as a view, but there's actually a view there, and the notes may describe it also. But we'll see. Should be a good day. Not expecting any rain. That's always good. And see what's down the trail. On some mountain laurel here this morning. Coming through a rock climb here. A little stack of rocks up ahead. We will not be climbing that for extra credit. Peaceful in the trees, fairly easy walking. We just did a relatively short rock scramble a little ways back. Took a while to get across it. Probably was a quarter mile or less even. But from what we hear, about 5 or 7 miles ahead is where the real rocks for Rocksylvania begin. Not looking forward to it. Not sure how long it runs. I think there's, based on this map section on the app, there's about 200 miles to go. So get out of Pennsylvania. So I'm hoping that all of that 200 miles isn't going to be extra rocky. But we'll find out. It's not bad when it's a mix of rocks and then what I call forest walking like this, where it's fairly smooth, not much tripping, fewer trip hazards of roots and rocks, but we'll see. Well, we hit the state park, and the notes on the app say there's a pool there you can shower at. Oh, it's a campground too, but the pool seems to be closed. It's May 31st, so even things that don't open before Memorial Day should be open now. Actually, we talked to a hiker this morning heading southbound, and Jennifer asked him about Duncannon, where we're going to do a narrow, and she has some boots waiting, replacement hiking boots, and asked him about the food and what the town is, and he says, oh, everything's closed up except for a sub shop. So it won't be maybe quite as good as we thought it was going to be. I mean, there is a store, he says, but in years after the heavy COVID, there's still lots of things closed, it seems, or open on their regular basis. Stopped for lunch today here at Caledonia State Park. It's been great the last 3 days. Each of the last 3 days we had a state or city park to have lunch in. Nice picnic tables, able to charge a little bit. The backup batteries for our phones, and very nice to sit down. Well, we got Trail Magic again today. We were here at the state park, stopped in for lunch, ate at the picnic tables, And afterwards, Jennifer wanted to go over and try to get a drink at the pool because we read that they have some snacks, whatever, so that she could get a soda or a Gatorade or something. And got halfway there, found out it was closed from some of the people in the park. And Jennifer says, would you have a Gatorade that you'd sell us, the thru hikers? And she really wanted something cold to drink other than water. And Ellie says, I'll just give it to you. And she pulls out 2 Gatorades. So thank you so much, Marianne. You're awesome. Another one of a long list of great people that we've met on the trail. All right, leaving the park and getting back on trail. There's the sign, Maine to Georgia. Somebody put up this sign, most difficult. Well, we do have a big climb. Gonna do a long set of stairs here. Little low steps, they're nice. Low and wide. That's a challenge to step up each one. And for when it rains, it's got a nice channel on the side for the water to run out. You don't see small steps too often, but we always appreciate them. Just arrived at Quarry Gap Shelter. I think some of the people who monitor the shelters maybe compete for who can have the nicer area. That last one was very nice. The lady comes out, or the couple come out often, and people there told us that the same people had been maintaining the shelter for 33 years. It had a, nearly spotless bathroom. There was sanitizer in there. Got a porch swing hanging here. Not that they did all this. It's got fresh flowers hanging here. The last one had a little vase with the fake rose in the middle of the table. This shelter here is a little bit tighter. It'd be a tight fit really with 3 people in here. I think they should have made it fit 4. Then to be comfortable with 3. Nice table, covered, light. Oh my gosh, it even has a windbreak. It says, please roll up the windbreak before leaving. It's been a while since we had the 2 log system. Get across the creek. A little bit bouncy. Not bad. Back into the shade. We just did not a real long stretch. A couple blocks maybe, mostly sun. But it's only low 70s out here today. But on these climbs it's still feeling warm. And we're still not used to the humidity. Somehow Jennifer saw this little snake as she was walking along, and his head was under a leaf, making it harder to see. He's only about a foot long, 13, 14 inches maybe at most. All right, we made it to Birch Run Shelter.
That last shelter was really nice. The court or the one that had the plants and everything?
Oh, that was so pretty, yes.
And it's all bunk beds.
Everywhere.
It's like summer camp. End of day recap, day 66. Had a good day today. Got some trail magic in the form of the Gatorades down at the park when we stopped for lunch. 19.6, a decent day. This is where the shelter was. There was no need to go on to the next campsite a couple miles ahead, because we plan to be in town in the morning of the 4th day from here. Can't do it in 2 days plus the morning, so we'll just take our time, take it easy the next few days. See you tomorrow.